is the age distribution.
Yes.
In Gaza.
Right.
And this is the age distribution of those.
Right, of course, yeah. The Israeli Pool did a lot of that. Yeah.
And you see most of them are men, not women, in the fighting age.
Correct.
So it could not be an indiscriminate fire as they claim all the time.
Sure.
It just cannot be.
Right.
I mean, you don't have to know the names. Some people do the work. I mean, they check name after name.
Of course.
But you don't have to check the names in order to understand that. I mean, now this is according to the Hamas publication.
Exactly.
I mean, they published a list with all the names and the gender and the so I took only their information.
Correct.
Here it is. Look.
Yeah. No,
I think it refutes. Of course, it refutes all the claims against it.
Of course.
I think. I mean, when you see it. So he saw it and he was quite amazed.
Really? He hadn't seen that before because that was out there.
No, I had much more.
Right.
I have much more than that. I have the final comparison in every battlefield that Goldstone, because Goldstone said that Israel intentionally killed innocent civilians.
Right.
So I'm saying, okay, let's take all the battlefields that he mentioned.
Yes.
Let's check.
Okay.
I mean, and who is killing much less?
Right. Of course.
Absolutely and proportionally.
Right.
And most important is that proportionally Israel is killing much less.
Of course. And
he doesn't know. Now, maybe I'm wrong.
Right,
so correct me if maybe I'm wrong, but correct me if I'm wrong.
No, of course. I mean, when Amnesty last year went through, they tweeted every day. They said 50 days of Gaza. So they did the anniversary of Gaza last summer, and essentially every single one they tweeted, and they said, "Oh, this kid was killed. This thing was happened," because they saw 500 children. 500 children were killed. You know, you can't argue with that. And they would mention it, and everyone within like 15 minutes, I was able to tweet back, "Here's who the target was. You know, here's who Israel was aiming at when they did that. You know, but you're not mentioning that." And this is it's like, you know,
no, it's not 500. It's the exact number according to the Hamas. It's I think 316
of children. Really? Yeah. I thought it was.
No, I'm thinking under 15.
Under 15. Okay, that's the difference. Yeah. Under when they say that's the other thing.
No, why am I speaking about under 15? Because
they recruit people?
No, because for example, when Lancet, when they published about what happened in Iraq, about the British army, that was their.
That was their criteria. Was 15.
Yeah. So now the British army and the American army, of course, together, they killed, and I have here the comparison. I can show it to you. How many they killed? Not this one. Here. The American army and the British army. It was 46%.
In Iraq.
And under 15.
In Iraq.
In Iraq. And 46%, and they were 42% in the population. Not like Israel. Israel killed 16%, when they are 43% in the population.
Right. Yeah.
But who cares about facts? I do. And that's what I published immediately after this guy published an article, the child murdering community.
Wonderful. Yeah.
I guess. I mean, who is killing more children? I mean, why don't you complain about your community?
Right. 100%.
And so on and so on and so on.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, nobody's doing this kind of job. I mean, you and me, we do, but most of us don't.
Yeah.
I mean, who bothers? I mean, as long as we can complain about it.
I know. The Gaza thing drove me nuts because they created an entire online platform.
Yeah.
You know, they say, "Hey, we have every single bullet that was thing," and it looks so official. I'm looking at it like, you're wrong. You know.
No, it's always. The question is always. I mean, when you zoom in, they are completely correct. I mean, a child was killed.
Yeah. No, they weren't.
But when you zoom out, you find out that Israel killed much less. I mean, it's the same. The same story is about the Nakba.
Right.
Well, yes, the Israeli army forced out Arabs. They were not called Palestinians at that time. But but when you zoom out, you find out that actually it happened in every battlefield.
Of course, yeah.
The forces. I mean, and something like, according to my research, 52 million people were forced out of their homelands.
Right.
In order to create nation states. In order to create.
Correct.
So, but when you zoom out, and in every battlefield, absolutely and proportionally much more people
course.
were killed. I mean, I'm
Civilians,
speaking only about
civilians.
among the people who were forced out. Only among them.
Right.
I mean, in Poland, Ukraine, there was a population exchange after the Second World War.
Right.
And out of the 1.4 million, 100,000 were killed. When I'm saying killed, they were massacred. Not Bir Yassin, but something like 10,000 times
Right.
Bir Yassin. But I think half of the world know about Bir Yassin. Nobody knows anything about what happened between Poland. Who cares about
Yeah, right. 100%.
So that's
Yeah, but Amnesty in this case, even when you zoom in, they were wrong because they were taking statistics. All their statistics came from like PCHR at the time of the battle, of the thing, and even PCHR modified afterwards, saying, "Hey, there were far more, militants that we called civilians," but they never modified it. So if you look at it now, they say there were 1,900 because that's all that they counted from that, but there are 1,600 were civilians, 1,660 something were civilians.
Yeah.
And they said, "Oh, we'll correct it if you send it." So I said, "Here are all these people. Here's a picture of the guy that you call a civilian in his military uniform and his AK-47," and they never touched it. They never changed one of them.
I don't know about this story. You published
I
it?
put many. Last summer I went crazy over it. I had like 50
Okay,
things.
so
Amnesty
I sometimes
International.
I mean, it's not every day that I'm.
No, it's okay. It's okay. I understand, but it's Amnesty was just unbelievable, and I pointed to here's literally where you're lying and you're not changing it. And even the guy that Jacob T. Burns, who's he sometimes will at least tweet things saying something bad happened to an Israeli. He'll say something like that. So he's the least bad of the Amnesty, but he was one of the researchers behind this, and I was writing to him. I said, "Listen, you're lying about this." They said, "It doesn't matter." Wouldn't answer.